Hey everyone, welcome. This is Eileen with Eileen David Creations, and welcome back to my craft room. Today is day 11 of our 12 days of Christmas crafts, and today we're going to be making a centerpiece. But before we do that, I had a couple of requests to show the little snowman that we did the other day. Here he is. He's still not quite done. I've got most of him done. As you can see, he looks more rounded. His back needs to be done, and you really can't tell from this view because of the two bright lights shining on us, but he is lit. He's plugged in. Can't really tell. So this is him unplugged, and this is him plugged in. So here he is. He looks nice and happy, and so he'll be ready to go for our craft show on Saturday. So let me put him down. We can start our craft for today. He's a cute little guy. Okay. Hey, hi Cheryl. Hi Kim. Hi Roseanne. Thanks you guys. He was fun to make. Like I said, I still need a little bit more to finish him up. So today is our 11th day. I can't believe it. 11 days of crafts. And we have one more. Oh, hi Eileen. You're welcome. Hey Sharon. So today we're going to be making a centerpiece. We're going to be using this centerpiece from Michaels. Oh, thanks for sharing already, Irma. Thanks. You guys are so nice. Let me get here so I can see everyone's comments. Thanks, Beverly. He is really cute. Okay, let's put this down so we can start our craft for today. So, as I said, I'm kind of making this up as I go along, so you guys will have to bear with me, and I will definitely need your help for this one. We're going to be using this centerpiece. It's a 36-inch centerpiece from Michaels. We're going to be, and this was my inspiration. I wanted to use this, but I got the color inspiration from this 2.5-inch ribbon from Costco, actually. So it has red poinsettias, and the base of the ribbon is like a gold base, and it has green, and it has some red berries in it. So that's what we're going to be basing our color scheme with. So, and I have this cute red poinsettia bush from, this was also from Michaels. I think I got this last year, and it has some of the petals has glitter on it. It's really cute, and I'm not sure whether we're going to be using either 3 or 5 of these flowers in our arrangement. This one I pulled, but I'm not sure if we're going to be using it. This is, I think, some called Queen Anne's Lace, because we might need a little bit of brightness here and there, so we may or may not be using this. I also pulled some ficus leaves. We may or may not be using that, just to add a little bit more of a texture around our centerpiece. And I pulled a whole bowl full of gold ornaments. There's some glittered ones, some shiny ones, and some matted ones. I figure since we're going to have a lot of red with a poinsettia, we should put some more gold in there. I didn't think red ornaments. I thought red ornaments would be a little too much. I also pulled these. Aren't these cute? They're little picks that I got from Joann's, and I thought the curlicues would be really cute going around just for little accents. So I pulled those. I think we're definitely going to use that. I pulled half the stuff out of my pick drawer, you guys. I wasn't sure exactly what we were going to use. So I have a couple of these picks. Oh, thank you, Irma. I'll still be doing some lives. It just won't be every day. when I come up with different things that I want to make, I'll definitely make it live and share with everyone. I also have a couple of these pine cone bunches that I took. I don't know if we're going to be using that though. Just in case. We're going to throw whatever we can to this and see what sticks. I have a couple of these, it's a pick. I think this is a pick, and this is they're different. They're both gold, but this has like little strings on them, and this one looks like more natural picks. So we have that in gold, and I have a couple in red. So we'll see what we can do with that. And I also pulled these leaf sprays. These are from Hobby Lobby. I don't know if you can tell, but they're very, very sparkly. So, and what I'm thinking of doing is cutting off several pieces, smaller pieces, and tucking them in like this around the ends. So, those are the things that I pulled. I don't know what we'll be using. We'll see what we come up with. So, and we're going to be using scissors, wire cutters, and I have the glue gun plugged in. So, here we go. Hey everyone, thanks for sharing. Thanks, Roseanne. It's me, a cute one. So the first thing I wanted to do was find the middle of this. Since it's 36 inches, this is the middle, so the 18. I wanted to do 2 ribbons going one this way with tails going this way, and another ribbon bow going this way. And then after putting that, then we'll put the poinsettias on there. So let me so you can see what I'm doing with the ribbon. Hi Diane. Aloha Hadassah. Welcome. Welcome. Okay. So for our bows, I've measured it out. I kind of tried one earlier. So we're going to do a 12-inch tail and pinch. And then another 12 inches for the loop, and put that together, and then twist your ribbon so that the nice side of the ribbon's facing up. Measure another 12 inches for the other loop. So what we're going to try to do with these first 4 are, and twist again, we're going to be making like an X. And you guys have to know I am absolutely a beginner when it comes to making hand bows. I just have to keep reminding myself to twist it so that the pretty side is up. Hi Sandy. Okay, so once we have our X, it's really hard to hold it this way so you can see. So we have our tail here, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the next 2 we're going to put on either side of the X here, and we're going to make those loops a little bit longer. So we're going to measure 13 inches. Twist again so the pretty side is up. And then just put that loop right there. I hope you guys can see this okay. And then twist again. Measure 13 inches. And put it on the other side. If it seems like I'm awkward doing this, you guys, I am. Because like I said, I'm really not good at making hand bows. So, and then we'll measure another 12 inches for the other tail. Oh, thanks, Carol. I kind of changed it again. Changed the camera angle. Okay, so here's what we have. We have 6 loops, 3 on each side. We have an X using 12 inches for the loops, and then for the two bows on in the middle. We used 13 inches, and then we have 12-inch tails. So this is what I plan to do. And I haven't wired this or anything. I'm just holding on to it. We're going to find our middle here. And again, just like the other wreath we made yesterday, we're going to use these ties to hold our bow together. And since we're going to be putting it this way, we want to turn it this way so it'll hold. It'll be our ties. And just twist that in really tight. Hey, Deborah. Thank you. Okay. So there's our first bow. And this, our tail here, it might have been a little short, but it's okay. We can always add more ribbon tails later. So there's our first bow. So when I was trying this out earlier, you guys, this is about as far as I got. So anything going here on out is going to be an adventure for us. So we're going to do the exact same thing and put it on this side. So let's make another bow. Hey everyone, hey Sandra. Okay, so 12 inches for our tail, 12 inches for the loop, and twist, 12 inches. Fix your loop and twist again, 12 inches. This is one of the ways that this cutting mat is so handy. You don't need to have a ruler or anything. You have your measurements right pretty much on your table. Yep, that's exactly what we're doing, Sandra. Just making stuff up as we go along. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so we have our 4 12-inch loops. So the next two are going to be 13 inches. Okay, I'm doing this. I definitely need to watch more videos, more tutorials on how to make handmade bows, you guys. And turn 13 inches. This ribbon refuses to cooperate with me. Ciao, Debbie. Welcome. Okay, so, and this is wired ribbon too. Otherwise, I'd be lost. So cut this. And I think for this bow, instead of dovetailing like we normally do, I'm just going to go ahead and cut it at an angle to give it that finished touch. So here we go, another 6-loop bow. I'm going to fix it. And then get our centerpiece back. And we want to put this pretty close to the first one. Again, we're going to pull up 2 of these, I don't know, what are these called, you guys? Help me. Fingers or sprigs or ties. I'm just going to put it right there. I guess we could have made one big giant bow, but I really wasn't confident enough to make that bow. So there we go, and just fluff everything around. And fix the tail so that they're kind of pointing towards the long part. So far, so good. Branches, thank you. Thanks, Carla. The green branches. Okay, so now my thought was I wanted to put the poinsettias on, I wanted to do one here at the very top, a little bit high, and then two smaller ones on either side pointing out, and then maybe the two smallest ones on towards the bottom here. So let's go ahead and do that. And these, I think this will be the top one. So I'll use using my wire cutters. I'll cut that off. Hopefully it'll be tall enough. No, I'll just cut it a little bit longer. It'll be easier to cut it off again rather than add. So isn't that pretty? So that's the biggest poinsettia in the bush. So I'm thinking of putting that up here in the center. And then putting one here. Cutting another one. I'm not going to glue it right now until I'm sure it's where we want them to be. Okay, that looks like it's a small one. Look, some of these petals on this poinsettia feels like it's like leathery paper, and some feels like it's felt. So this is half of what it looks like. What do you guys think? Are we on the right track? So this one's standing straight up, this one's leaning a little bit, and this one's pretty much flat, sitting there. Oh, thanks, guys. Okay, let me cut the other two off. Put that there. And then the last one will be here. There. And if it looks like it's covering the bows, we can always add more loops. We can make just regular loops and add them here and there, but we're going to be adding the other things, so hopefully. You guys like it? Okay, let's glue it down. So using our hot glue gun, I'm just gonna be very careful with the hot glue. I burnt myself the other day and it still stings a little bit. Just gonna hold it here until the glue sets a little bit. Thanks, Carol. Okay, so our base is green, our ribbon base here is gold, and then the red poinsettias. I think it's a good blend. And I just realized this also matches the topiary. Ow! Oh, I just burnt myself. The topiary we made the other day. It's also red and gold. Now that's hot. Okay. I'm going to turn it this way. Glue this one down too. I'm leaving a little bit of a space between the flowers so that we can add the other things to it. Okay, this side is all glued down. Hi Jane, thanks for sharing from Australia. Where are you from in Australia, Jane? I have a brother that lives in Melbourne. I'm trying to make sure it's balanced here. Oh, I know. Just strip glue. It's no fun. Glue gun burns. There's definitely no fun. Okay. Here we go. pull. New South Wales. Good. Thanks, Jane. Okay. Hi, Mary. Okay, so now we have our gold and we have, let me see if we need to add any more greenery. I think we'll add the greenery from the poinsettia bush. This is what I have left over after cutting off the flowers in the poinsettia bush. And I think we do need some more greens to give it a little bit more of a texture. And why not use the greens that's from the flowers? And what I'll do is I'll just tuck them in here and there, just so they'll stick out like that. There we go. I know what it is. I can't seem to use the glue gun and talk at the same time. I have to pause and do the glue gun. Put another one here. So I don't drip glue on myself, I'm putting the glue gun almost right to where I want the leaf to be. Oh, that looks really nice with the leaves under here, right under the flowers. It looks like that. It's going right there. I'll put a couple more on each side. Valerie, the glue gun is from Michaels. It's called the AdTech. It's a high temp floral glue gun. Oh, that's great, Donna. Yeah, I really, half an hour ago before we started, I had no idea. I was running around the craft room and just pulling things out of the pick drawers. That was, once I realized I wanted to do red and gold, pulling everything red and gold, hoping that it'll go with the theme. So we'll put a couple more here. And in case you're wondering, this thing that I have the glue gun in, this one, it's actually my glue skillet, and it's not plugged in. So I figure anything that drips off of my glue gun is dripping into the glue skillet. So no wasting of the glue, and I won't have to clean it up. Okay, looking good so far. Put a couple of leaves down here by the smallest one. There we go. Hang on a second to get another glue stick. And I don't know, have you guys seen this trick when you're putting a new glue stick onto the back of your glue gun? You put a little squirt of hot glue to the new stick and then push it in. That way the new glue stick will stick to the old glue stick and you won't have that gap. I just saw that recently. I thought that was genius. The Nancy, a glue skillet is basically, it's just that. Let me show you. It's not plugged in, like I said. The cord is tangled, so it's right here. And that's the hot glue. And I got it from Amazon. It's basically a mini one of those cooking skillets, and it has the temperature control here that you can turn it on and the glue will melt. And if you're using like ornaments, instead of using the glue gun to put ornaments onto the glue, you just dip it into the melted glue and you add it to your project. It's really handy. I try not to use both of them at the same time. It's either one or the other. So right now it's the old glue gun. There we go. And let me put some leaves on the other side. Should probably cut this tag off. Don't need it anymore. Yes, it's that's exactly what it is, Rosalind. It's like an electric skillet, but mini. They sell them at Amazon, but I've seen some crafters use an actual cooking skillet, the electric skillet, as their glue pan. That was tricky. Okay. Now we're going to need a couple more leaves. They come in bunches of 3, and I'm just cutting them all individually. Thanks, Sybil. Oops. Okay. Oh, that's a great idea, Cheryl. I didn't know Bed Bath & Beyond had these. Are they the regular cooking skillets, or are they specifically the hot glue skillet? We need 2 more. Yep, that's what it is. I think you can definitely use that, but if you're going to get one of those, make sure it has the temperature control, so you can turn it up or turn it down. Because what I normally do is when I'm using the glue skillet, when I first plug it in, I turn it up pretty high so that it'll melt pretty quickly. And then once the glue is all melted, I turn it down to more of a medium temperature. And here goes all the glue string. Okay, so there's all the leaves glued. I think that's all we'll need, but we can add more later if we need more. And I think next, I don't know, I want to try one of these to see what it adds to it. Cut it too short. I'll pop in a couple. Well, I don't have very many here, so we'll see what it looks like. Do one more. This is from Hobby Lobby. I don't know if I mentioned that. So what do you think, guys? Do you like the white? Let me show you how it looks. Do you like the little pop of white? Yeah, I thought so too. So I put one here, basically in like 4 corners to surround the big center flower. And I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 more that I can put around the other ones. I do like that. Cut those off. this is a good way too to use up all your extra bits. The white flowers were actually, bend that. This is actually leftover from a fall project that I was doing. There. Yeah, not too bad for someone who doesn't know what they're doing. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. I remember them saying that, Nancy, about the glue skillet and the electric skillet. So I'm going to go ahead and glue the white flowers now. So, do you all make floral arrangements and stuff for your dining table for the holidays? Because this will be the first time for me. I'm looking forward to... Yes, the centerpiece was from Michaels this year. And I believe they're either 50 or 60% off right now. Okay, that's glued down. Oh, Valerie, that's great. I don't think I'd be brave enough to use real flowers, though. I'll have to try it. I guess you have to try. Even if it doesn't work, at least you say you tried, right? Like this one. Oh my gosh. 3 weeks ago, if you would have told me I'd be making up a craft as I go along in front of everybody, I would have laughed. But here I am, making stuff up as I go along. Okay, so we'll glue this one. It says centerpiece on the label that was on it. It said centerpiece, and it is 36 inches. Oops. So this is so not how I mean, I like how it's turning out, but it's not exactly how I pictured it in my head. We're going to need to put some more gold in here. Glue string. Okay, so we have red and white and green, and I think we need pops of gold everywhere now. So let's try these red picks. Let's see. So that's pretty. Let me think of something like that. So what they come in, I think they have 3 branches on them. On this one pick, it's $2.99 from Hobby Lobby, and I'm gonna cut like one of these branches. I can find the wire cutter. Oh, that's a good idea, Sybil. Hi, Janice. Thanks, Valerie. Okay, so cut pieces off. And these things, these are great for using on the glue skillet. You can use this to stir it around while it's melting and to help put glue on your stuff. So I'm going to turn it this way a little bit. I put 2 on that side. How would this look? Kind of like that. Hi, Connie. I'm liking the gold. Can you see how sparkly it is? So cute. Okay, I like that. Let me cut some more so we can place them and glue them down. Oh, thanks, Deborah. And then on this side, yes, I want to put them in first to make sure I like where they are, Valerie, and then I'll glue them in once we're sure that we like where they are instead of having to move them around later. More on this side. This is the kind of thing, it's so pretty and glittery, but will leave trails of glitter everywhere. Just can't help it though, it's so pretty. Yes, Tina, I will be. My goal is to do at least 2 live videos per week. Thank you, Glenda. So, yeah, I'm already planning some after Christmas or after this 12 days doing some more projects. Not exactly Christmas, but more like winter themed ones, so we can use it and get, because it's not even winter yet. That's so strange that we're thinking of doing spring projects. I still want to do winter, Christmas and winter. So, okay. Here's with the gold things. What do you think? Do you like that? Let me turn it around because I'm seeing just the one half. I like it. So we're going to glue it down. Let's start with one end. That way I don't miss anything. Grazie, Deborah. And that's about the extent of my Italian. Thank you, guys. When I first started doing lives, I was so scared that I wouldn't know what to do, that I would be tongue-tied, and that I wouldn't have anything that anybody would want to watch. But this has been so fun, very educational for me. It's definitely sparkly. Oh, thanks, Carol. It wasn't before, and it's still every time I start a new live for the first minute or so, I still feel really awkward. But like I said, I think I said it before, once I start working on the actual project, I just calm down and it's like as if you guys were all here sitting with me and we're crafting together. And I just love how you guys interact with me. Doesn't feel like I'm alone here talking to myself. Flip it upside down. Okay. Like that. Mona. So we just used this green centerpiece base, and we put the ribbons on it next. Then we put the red poinsettias on, and then we're just putting all the white flowers and the gold glittered leaves all around it. And trying not to burn ourselves. Okay. There we go. Really liking how pretty and sparkly this is, both the red poinsettia and this gold glittered leaves. And it looks so full when actually we really haven't put that much into it. Oh, that would be nice, Linda. We should. How'd you guys like that? I wouldn't mind. I'll send it to one of you. Okay. Almost done here with the gold. And the last piece here. There. Looking at it now, I think our ribbons aren't exactly the tails. One's longer than the other. So I think I'm going to cut it to match the shorter lengths. There you go. Turn it around for you. I don't know if it really needs anything else. I like the kind of simplicity of it and the fullness of it. The only thing I can think of is maybe adding a couple more loops of ribbon. Sorry, hang on. So, let me see. 12 and the 12. Everything's glued down. Just going to put it down here to see how it looks. It's not going to work if it's not tied down. Now let me do it over. It's Friday your birthday, Annie? Happy birthday. Okay, let's see. I'm going to grab a pipe cleaner. Grab a red one. Cut it in half. Okay, so we have a 2-loop bow that's crooked. That's okay. Just want to see what it would look like over here. Feels like it needs, wrong way. It's not coming out the way I was thinking. It does need something there. Hang on. Get some gold glittery ornaments there and see what that looks like. Just so they're poking out a little bit. That's a good idea, Hazel. Just a loop. Try that. What do you guys think of the ornaments just peeking out here and there? Wow, everyone's having December birthdays. Happy birthday, everyone. My husband is a December birthday too. Okay, let's try a loop. See how that works. I like that idea. I'm not feeling it, guys. It's not working for me. And this is coming off. Hang on. You know, I think sometimes less is more. Is that what they say? I think. That there. Put that in there. Sandra, happy birthday to your granddaughter. Okay, so no ornaments, guys. I think I agree, no ornaments. Take those out. The other ones. I like the tails. It's kind of making an X this way. Let's see. How about these? Let's see how this looks if we just poke them in there. I have a couple of these. Good. Wonder. It's a different kind of gold than the leaves here. The leaves are more like a white gold, and this is more of a yellow gold. Ugh. Almost lost it there. So I'm taking one with 4 sprigs here. The red picks. These are the red ones. I'm thinking we have a lot of red. I wanted to, and I think this would just get lost in there, especially since some of the petals are glittered, and this is also glittered. Okay, let me try another one here. Yeah, I can see a couple of holes here, so I want to fill them in. Kind of like the gold. Let's see. I want to see what this looks like too if we put some ficus leaves in there. It's not going to work. The ficus might be too much. Oh, happy anniversary, Lita. I do, but they're even bigger than this middle one. It'll just drown it out. I think, you know what? I think I'm going to leave it alone and quit while we're ahead before we move this stuff out of the way. And just rearrange this a little bit more. And maybe what I'll do is, I still have some greens from the poinsettia bush. I might just go ahead and add those in. There's 9 of them. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely see some holes. I'll just put some poinsettia leaves there. It's basically just between this middle flower and the last flower that there's a gap that I don't like. So I'll add a couple more. Thanks, Tina. I think this is basically going to be our final arrangement here. I might as well have just a couple more of these leaves left, and I'll just go ahead and add them all. Yeah, I like that. Layer everything. That's 1/2. Thanks. Okay, here's the other side here. Ow. Just rearrange the bows. Okay, I think we're calling this one done, everybody. What do you think? I'll give you a nice side view. All the way around. Big bald spots there. And then the front view. It's so sparkly. I love it. And then the back. So it's nice and flat. So it'll definitely, you'll have to flatten it out a little bit because it's a little bit wobbly, but it'll look great as a centerpiece. Okay, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really wasn't sure if this was going to turn out or not, but I'm so glad it did. Thank you. And then so tomorrow will be our very last craft day for 12 Days of Christmas. And I think what we're gonna do, let's go out with a bang. Again, we're going to go ahead and wing it, but I'll practice a little bit tonight. We're going to make a teardrop swag using, oh, let me get it for you. I'll show you. Hang on. I just knocked half the stuff over. So this was in my closet. I don't know if you saw the unpacking I did from Craft Outlet. I bought this from Craft Outlet. It's pretty much, it's also 36 inches, and it's a teardrop swag. It's beautiful and white and fluffy. And what I'm thinking is I'm going to make a matching teardrop swag. I'm going to match it to the white grapevine wreath we made with those colorful wild colors. So that's what we'll do tomorrow. Does anyone have any questions before we go? Oh, Sherilyn, don't worry. You can always watch the replay. No problem. Thank you, Eileen. Thanks, Tammy. Thanks, Debbie. Debbie, I will be doing these after Christmas, definitely. Like I said, my goal is to do 2 live videos a week. And I have some other projects that I'm working on that for the new year that I'm very excited about. Linda, I haven't forgotten about the giveaway. So I will post after our video is over. I will post a picture of our project today. And we're going to do a post, like, and share. And I don't know, maybe tomorrow during the live, I'll announce who I'll be sending this to. Okay? So wait for that post. We're going to like, comment, and share. And I will definitely give that to one of you guys. Okay? So until tomorrow, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you then. Bye!